Light Yagami, the infamous Japanese high school student turned god of justice, known to the world as Kira, had mysteriously found himself in the quiet, snowy town of South Park, Colorado. As he adjusted to his new surroundings, he quickly observed the town's idiosyncrasies and its colorful inhabitants, including a rather large, rambunctious boy named Eric Cartman. Having left his death note in Japan, Light needed to use his cunning and manipulative skills to survive. He spotted an opportunity in Cartman, who was boasting about his $20, a profit from his latest scam. Light, always seeking opportunities to further his agenda, concocted a plan. One day, Light approached Cartman, pretending to be interested in his scamming abilities. He flattered Cartman, telling him he was impressed by his shrewdness and that he had a proposition for him. Light claimed to have insider information on a legendary Japanese card game, with a rare card worth far more than $20. Cartman, always seeing dollar signs, fell for it, his greed getting the better of him. Chapter 3, The vow for revenge. Days passed, and no card arrived. Cartman, feeling cheated and humiliated, vowed to take revenge on Light. He remembered his victory against Scott Tenorman, where he made Scott unwittingly eat his own parents in a bowl of chili, and a wicked smile crossed his face. Light Yagami, he muttered under his breath, you will regret crossing paths with Eric Cartman. Chapter 4, The Battle of Wits. The battle began subtly. Cartman started spreading rumors about Light at school, tarnishing his reputation and making him an outcast. Light, not one to be outdone, turned Cartman's friends against him by exposing one of Cartman's scams. This created a rift between Cartman and his friends, leaving him feeling isolated and betrayed. Cartman retaliated by stealing Light's textbooks, knowing how important his studies were to him. Light, undeterred, used his intelligence to track down Cartman's secret hiding spot and reclaim his stolen possessions. He even left a note for Cartman, taunting him with his failure to outsmart him. However, Cartman was not one to give up easily. Determined to bring Light down, he orchestrated a series of pranks aimed at humiliating him. From toilet papering his house to filling his locker with rotten eggs, Cartman's schemes became increasingly elaborate and desperate. But Light, with his sharp intellect, always managed to uncover Cartman's plans before they could come to fruition. Chapter 5, The Final Showdown. Cartman, now desperate, planned one last big move to publicly embarrass Light during the school assembly. He somehow managed to get his hands on an old notebook of Light's, filled with embarrassing secrets and juvenile drawings from his past. This notebook was meant to be Cartman's ultimate weapon. With a sinister grin, Cartman took the stage during the assembly, notebook in hand, ready to destroy Light's reputation once and for all. The crowd eagerly awaited the unveiling of Light's secrets. But as Cartman opened the notebook to reveal its contents, he found nothing but blank pages. Light, anticipating Cartman's move, had replaced his old notebook with a blank one. Looking at the stunned and confused crowd, Cartman was left speechless and humiliated. The assembly erupted in laughter, not at Light's supposed secrets, but at Cartman's spectacular failure. He had lost the battle. Light, standing at the back of the gym, gave Cartman a knowing smile. Cartman, seething with rage, could do nothing but glare back. He had been bested. Cartman, despite his defeat, never let go of his grudge against Light. He continued to plot against him, determined to avenge his humiliation. But Light, being constantly one step ahead, managed to keep Cartman at bay. While Cartman's plots became more elaborate and desperate, Light's calm intelligence always won the day. The feud between Light and Cartman became the stuff of legend in South Park. The town was divided, with some siding with Cartman out of sympathy for his constant failures, while others admired Light for his intelligence and calm demeanor. The battle of wits between the two continued, with neither willing to back down. Light, despite being the clear victor, was intrigued by Cartman's tenacity and found it amusing to constantly outsmart him. In the end, it was a battle of wits that the small town of South Park would never forget. The stories of Light Yagami and Eric Cartman's epic rivalry were passed down from generation to generation. As for Cartman, he never did get his $20 back, and Light continued to remain one step ahead. And so, the never-ending battle between Light Yagami and Eric Cartman lived on, a testament to the enduring spirit of competition and revenge. If you enjoyed this audio short story, hit that like button and subscribe to the Platinum Wave for more awesome content.